I'm here to hurt some feelings today, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Is the general population smart enough to discern that these images that are shown on TV, whether it's dudes in music videos talking about killing other black dudes or rapping about guns, drugs, and bitches in their videos, are people smart enough to know that one, this is art and entertainment, and two, there's somebody else controlling our so-called culture and exploiting that to make money?
Yeah, I don't.
Now, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. First and foremost, the first part of what he said, I 100% agree with, and he's absolutely right. Okay, are people smart enough to discern that entertainment and media is just that, entertainment and media? Okay, that's a valid question. It's a valid question. But what he said is that there's somebody controlling and manipulating that image, manipulating that viewpoint for profit. He's only half right. He's only half right. I'm just going to be honest with you. The only thing he got right is that they're getting a profit off of it. That's the only thing he got right. Because at the end of the day, if you didn't do, then guess what? They couldn't show. You know what I mean? So, like, at the end of the day, you gotta, like, come on, y'all gotta, we have to really wake up and come back to reality. Come back to reality, please.
I don't think people are. I wouldn't say smart enough, but I don't think people are aware.
Aware.
And I think it's more. I get the infighting, black people arguing over this amongst ourselves.
Right.
But what I think is even more dangerous is non-blacks looking at this, because they're not going to care about our argument. They're only going to see, in my opinion, a black woman disrespecting herself, a black woman being lawless. That's the danger.
And the problem with that is that
Sounds like that's a big deal, right? You can't get mad at people because of what they're like, because they're looking at it objectively. They're not. The world is not obligated to cater to your emotional needs or to your need to feel like, okay, yes, I may be doing wrong, but I need you to understand why I'm doing wrong. Everybody don't care about that. Like, that's not how the real world works. Let's just be for real. Let's just be honest. So at the end of the day, if you know that people are going to look at you objectively like that, then you're an idiot. You're stupid if you continue to present yourself in that way. And that's just the truth. That's the truth. Like, come on.
that's the norm for them. Is the general population smart enough to discern?
Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. This is what pisses me off, right? This is what pisses me off. You have so much resistance for things that can actually help you and push you forward. Things like putting on a suit, wearing a suit. There are people that got so much pushback for that argument. Oh, it don't matter. Oh, we shouldn't have to conform. Oh, it's just, you just brainwashed. Oh, you just, all that. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense and it's stupid. At the end of the day, like I said, people are judging you. And and how people look at you affects your outcomes in life. Unless you were born rich and you can influence the world monetarily, or unless you were just Rambo who can influence everybody physically, then guess what? There is a level of conforming you have to succumb to. What makes you think that you're better than everybody else? What makes you think that you're above everybody else? And guess what? I'm talking to an old me. You're not better than anybody else. You don't deserve more than anybody else. At the end of the day, you have to manipulate and take control of your image. Little things that you do when you like when people have a good first impression on you of you, then guess what? They assume better of you. It's called the halo effect. Look it up. There's a reason why men all over the world, men in powerful positions, wear suits. It's a reason why men with influence, when they need to, they wear suits. And then you always present this disingenuous argument, oh, nobody wants to be wearing a suit every day, every nobody said you had to. But there are people that can. And maybe it wouldn't hurt if you did, if you wore it more often. Tired of the excuses, man. Nobody gives a French toast about any of your comfort. Nobody cares. Oh, so they're uncomfortable. Oh, they make me feel weird. Oh, I feel like I'm putting on a costume. No, it's not. If you feel like that, get over it. Get over it. Feel like it's a costume. Guess what? Wear it enough, and you find one that fits. Guess what? You won't think it's a costume. Tired. Like at the end of the day, I'm sick of these excuses. I'm sick of listening to black people find every excuse not to want to compete, not to want to be great. It's just silly. I got on a t-shirt right now, but guess what? I love wearing suits. Any chance I get to wear one, I'm gonna wear one. Didn't always. But guess what? When you start looking nice, people start treating you different. That's a fact of life. You will save so much energy just figuring it out and learning how to play the game than trying to change the world. Fighting the world, Mr. Renegade, Miss Renegade. Sick of the excuses. It's stupid. It's stupid. At the end of the day, if you want to compete in society, then you need to do what you need to do in the society that you're amongst. If you want to go be amongst the cockroaches, be a cockroach then. It's just pathetic. And then you get mad when somebody says that the black culture is trash. Y'all don't want, do you want good for yourself? That's the question you need to ask before you get mad about somebody saying black culture is trash. But, I acknowledge that there are people, genuinely who believe and understand the importance of looking nice. But guess what? Everybody wasn't taught these things. These things aren't pushed in our community. You see how people are. You got people bragging about dressing like ninjas. So what do we do? What do we do? The only thing that we can really do is those of us that know is pass the information on to other people. And so with that being said, what I've done is I have gathered all the information that I myself had to acquire so that I can learn how to present myself the best way. And I'm compiling it all for you. All for you. All you have to do is just go down in the description, check out my book, The Art of Dapperness, and basically this is volume 1, and I'm going to be giving you an overview and a comprehensive introduction into the world of suits that will basically set you up on the path to being able to pick your ideal suit and to find suits that work for you, because that's the truth. If the suit doesn't fit good, then yes, you're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna feel less confident. But when it fits, when you have what you want and it makes you look the way that you're supposed to look, guess what? You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Go check out my book, like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I don't know, y'all. People need to grow up. Grow up.